21 days from now, we set sail on season 19 aboard the USS Pigskin Report. Tune in August 25th, 10:30 sharp, and let's find out what happens together. To get you in the football mood, don't forget to stop by our website. And it looks like a lot of you have, because on just our YouTube page, over 2 million happy viewers served. Just go to the KUSI PPR Facebook page, too, and you can see dozens upon dozens of training camp previews. We will add more on a daily basis. Some names you're sure to see are those guys right there, 5 of the 6 locals that will be a part of Rocky Long's class of 2018. They all committed a year out. And they happen to be the topic of our conversation with none other than Rocky Long. Take a listen. And to a man, they all said, hey, it's cool to be an Aztec again. Is there a higher compliment that can be paid to you?
Well, it's obviously a compliment to our program that a lot of the local kids feel like staying home's a good deal. And a lot of them are highly recruited guys, you know, by NCAA rules. I can't mention them by name. But things are going much, much better this year than they have in the past. And even out of state, we're doing better than we have in the past. But having all those local kids commit to us and hopefully here in the future become Aztecs, that's kind of special to us.
I've been here long enough to remember opening the sports page and reading that you should be fired. Now I read that you're one of the 12 coaches in the nation that is untouchable. Can you talk about the roller coaster ride that is being a high-profile coach?
Well, number one, there's not a coach in the country that's untouchable. But it's nice not to be on the list where they consider you on the hot seat. That's kind of nice.
Coach Long, for the record, your Twitter handle is Coach Long SDSU. To date, you have tweeted 13 times in your illustrious career. How about a 14th tweet saying how much you're enjoying this interview?
Well, I'm enjoying this interview a lot. But in order to tweet that out, I'm going to have to go get someone to do it for me. Which I will as soon as I leave here. If you want me to, I can get it done. It just will take a little while.
All the offensive coaches we talked to said that you and your defensive bias was so strong that you refused to acknowledge first downs. You always marked the ball short of the first down marker. Is that a true or false allegation?
Well, that's one of those false allegations. I can't believe anybody would have said that. When I was refereeing, it was completely unbiased. You know, I like the offense just as much as the defense.
Okay, because there are some coaches right now that are rolling their eyes at that response, you know.
Well, I think they must have taken it the wrong way.
All right. You can see that entire interview at KUSI.com. Coach Long, if you're up this late, thank you for hanging out with us. After Rocky signs off, Toronto Raptors star and former Lincoln High standout Norman Powell took center stage. The UCLA Bruin holding a second annual youth camp at his old high school.
I tell them that, you know, it's not all about the lights. You know, you see me, you see my name everywhere. Oh, he's this athlete who made it to, you know, a Division I school, who got a degree and is in the league, and people think that it's super easy. So when I talk to the kids, it's all about teaching them, you know, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be things in your way, but about committing to what you want, committing to your dream, and really saying that nothing's going to stop me, nothing's going to deter me from getting to where I need to be. So I try to tell them, you know, the behind-the-scenes story that of what I went through to get me to the position I am in now. I think that it was a really unique thing for our community when Lincoln was reopened, having everybody come back and really fill the school back up to where it was a sports powerhouse. And those guys that was on that team, you know, we were friends. We built a chemistry through them 4 years, being the first graduating class of Lincoln. So I think it's going to be a couple more years until you see another team like that special.
What's the thing that you're going to really want to check out when you get up to LA?
The girls.
I mean, really, young man. Here we are. We're G-rated show, and your urges are on the air. How did that work out at UCLA? I hear there are pretty girls there.
There were definitely pretty girls at UCLA, but I definitely have somebody in my life that.
You better say it because she's sitting right. Oh boy, the Hall of Fame ceremony is continuing in Canton, Ohio. The NFL Network televising the Gold Jackets ceremony this evening as LaDainian Tomlinson and Terrell Davis both don their blazers for the very first time. As number 21 looks forward to his enshrinement on Saturday, we take a look back at some of the numbers that all add up to Hall of Fame induction. Here's Matt Gilson.
What it do? My name's LT. I got a little dance for y'all.
As we run through the numbers from LaDainian Tomlinson's Hall of Fame career, let's start with one, as in one regrettable and hilarious dance craze. All right, how about we try some of his more auspicious stats? First up, 13,684 rushing yards in his career. That puts him in 5th place on the all-time list.
So special, number 21.
Next, 162 total touchdowns. In NFL history, only Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith have made more trips to the end zone.
Oh, what a move by LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, my, touchdown.
In 2006, LT set the NFL single-season record with 31 touchdowns.
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history.
That year, there were 50 votes cast for the league MVP. 44 of those went to Tomlinson, the only MVP in team history.
LT, give it to the joystick.
Of course, he was a little more than a one-year wonder. LT racked up 8 seasons with over 1,000 yards on the ground.
Inside the 10 to the 5, game's over.
As you might imagine, Tomlinson makes a few appearances in the Charger record book. If you scroll all the way through here, you'll see he holds 28 different franchise records. Some of LT's best stats have come off the football field. How about 300 TVs donated to families after the fires in 2007, 1,500 gifts given to kids in local children's hospitals, and 2,100 holiday dinners given to San Diego families. And of course, who could forget LT's one PPR teams?
Don't be a turkey, be a pig. The Pearl Pigskin Report starts now.
From San Diego, Nat Gilson, KUSI Sports.